Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're at question number 205 for DevOps and SRE interviews. The goal of these set of videos is for you to be ready and feel confident walking into a DevOps or SRE job interview. I've been trying to cover as much material as possible within as much depth as possible so you feel ready walking into an interview. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. It's nothing for you, but actually makes a big difference in my channel. So I would really appreciate if you did do that. If you may already know from my previous videos, I did some research based on LinkedIn job description. These are the 15 topics that I came up with that are most important. The ones at the top are more important than the ones at the bottom. However, please do not ignore the ones at the bottom. They are important. They do come up all the time in the interviews. So spend some time on them, but of course focus more or most of your energy or majority of energy in the top 5 or 6 topics. Okay, today we're our topic number 12, Terraform. I'm not sure why Terraform came at number 12. Terraform should be like top 5 for any DevOps SRE interviews because it is used by almost every single DevOps team there is. So, and the chances of you getting a question about Terraform in the interview is pretty darn high. Okay, today's question is, what does Terraform taint command do? This is one of my favorite question. When I interview, I ask this question as well. The reason I ask this question is because um, it gives the answer gives a very good understanding of how Terraform state works between your code and your state file and what's in the cloud. So this command touches on all three. So if you can answer this question, that means you understand those three topics, how they relate to each other. That is the reason why it is one of my favorite questions to ask. Quick reminder to use my career advisor, Floyd Spencer. He is very passionate. I'm not affiliated with him, so and financially, so this is not an ad, but please take advantage of his free session. Okay, so what it does is, so let's say that when you do a Terraform state list command, and you have 10 resources that is in your code and also in the cloud, right? Let's say that when you do Terraform taint and the resource name, it artificially makes that resource kind of bad, right? Even though it's not bad in the cloud, right? So in your state, it just marks it as corrupt or not, there's something wrong with it, right? So what will happen is next time when you run Terraform plan, it will try and recreate the resource regardless of if the resource has been modified or not. This is a good way to force what's called the immutability. Means that let's say that you are not sure if the resource in the cloud has changed or hasn't changed, or you want to confirm that it hasn't changed for sure, right? So if I do Terraform taint resource name and then I do a Terraform plan, it will go and check and make sure that nothing is actually checked. It's really a force check on the item that you care about, right? So without knowing that the relationship between your code, your state file, and your cloud resources, you will not be able to answer this question. So that's why it's one of my favorite questions to ask. All right. It was pretty quick today, but it is an important topic to know for Terraform. And if you have any specific questions, please find me on LinkedIn or just leave a comment below, and I will see you in the next one.